Hey, it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with another Proverbs Practical. I appreciate you watching. Today's verse gives us another warning about fools using parables. We're in Proverbs 26, verse 9. It says, "As the thorn goes up into the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of fools." One of the most stereotypical features of drunkenness is clumsiness. The drunkard staggers, he lurches, he reels. And as he does so, it's easy for him to try to catch himself on something, even if that something is a rose bush or a cactus or something else with thorns. He's not thinking as fast, he's not focused enough, he's not coordinated enough, so something that any of the rest of us might touch, realize is sharp, and release with nothing more than a little jab, ends up punching all the way up into his hand, maybe even breaking off inside his hand. And then, if the drunkard has a thorn in his hand, it's awfully hard for him to get it out. Something that the rest of us might be able to pull out easily is a real problem for him in his clumsy state. It wiggles around, it twists, and thus it does real damage and harm. So it is with a parable in the hands or the mouth of someone who doesn't have the moral grounding to use it. This echoes the theme back in verse 7, where he noted that a parable in the mouth of a fool just doesn't do the job that it's supposed to do. Remember that a fool in the Bible is not so much someone who is mentally deficient as someone who is morally deficient. He makes wrong decisions not because he doesn't have sufficient intellect, but because he believes things that are out of touch with reality, especially moral reality. He doesn't have the virtues to take advantage of his intelligence. So he's clumsy, so to speak. And so something that wouldn't be a problem at all for someone else can be really damaging in the hand of a fool. He takes a story, an analogy, a parable, the kind of thing that wise people can use to illuminate and persuade for good, but instead of helping anyone, it's like it jams up into someone's hand and it hurts and it harms. It's hard to get out because he's so stubborn and clumsy. In short, fools can take things that seem wise and even end up doing harm with them. They can make bad analogies and comparisons. They try to persuade people to behaviors and beliefs that are wrong, and they use the tools of the wise, the parable, in order to accomplish their own unwise or morally wrong purposes. And it's often not because they know that what they're doing or saying is wrong or twisted. They're sometimes sincere, just like a drunkard doesn't mean to impale his hand on a thorn. But they are intellectually clumsy because they are morally corrupt. Beware of the fool, the one who demonstrates the characteristics of the person in this passage, in the book of Proverbs in the Scriptures. Beware of such a person who is trying to persuade and use the tools of the wise. Only harm will come of his persuasion. I hope this video helps you. If it does, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insight from Scripture. We'd love to see you in the comments section, and we'd love to see you in person here at Dexter Gospel Church. Until next time, I hope you stay well, and beware the persuasion of fools.